What was your favorite experience during your internship?
I'm going to have to say that my favorite experience was definitely the Austin Music Awards, being backup cameraman number 4, front and center stage for Bruce Springsteen, and when he came on at the end of the night. It was awesome to see the boss play live, and I was the closest person to the stage. It was pretty nice.
We did a little promo video with a Lego guy, some clay, set up the equipment, moved them just one little micro step at a time, took a camera shot, moved them again, took another camera shot. All in all, I mean, it took us a couple hours, and we got like 30 seconds of video, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it was a lot of fun. Tedious, but it was awesome.
I would say Texas Casa, because I felt I was helping the community.
Going out and filming at the South by Southwest, which was really fun because I got to see how they set up for a big music event such as South by Southwest.
A lot of the IT work, I actually got set up with a dual sort of internship with the IT department here, and then also like the film crew interns. And so for the most part, I was just doing like a lot of maintenance with the Macs, and so a lot of server backups and repair.
What skill did you develop the most during your time here?
I really got to understand software a lot more. I always knew a good bit about it and how to work it, but once I came here, I learned all the different types of software there were, and what could do what specifically better than others, and how to use a lot more of them than what I knew before I came
When
here.
I learned my linear editing before, it wasn't on Final Cut Pro, it was a different program, but being able to utilize it, take classes on it.
Capturing views with the cameras.
I actually learned how to do 3D animation rather than continuing the skill, but I have been developing that skill, and that's really fun to do.
Working with the Macs and the editing software and things like that, I've done some video editing in the past, but it was mostly with PCs.
What was your favorite event?
Without a doubt, it was the Austin Music Awards. When we were there for Wednesday during South by Southwest and filming that, it was great. Robert Plant was there, Bruce Springsteen was there, and a lot of local Austin musicians.
The Austin Music Awards, long day, but it was fun, setting up everything, especially during the show. I was a camera assistant to camera 3. We were set up on the balcony.
Texas Casa.
When we went to the South by Southwest and filmed there, although I wasn't able to be a part of the actual filming, just the setup.
It would definitely have to be the Austin Music Awards for the South by Southwest, and basically that very morning we were briefed that we would see Bruce Springsteen, which was a big surprise, and just working for that in general was definitely one of my favorite experiences here, because we had so much, just a lot of fun in general, you know. Just it was a lot of work, but it didn't really feel like it. I mean, it was work that you really enjoyed doing.
Did you meet anybody that sticks out in your mind?
Definitely going to have to say Bruce Springsteen again. He's coming up, he keeps coming up, but it was just awesome just to get to meet the boss, you know, somebody who's a huge inspiration to a lot of people like that, and I got to meet him too, and now I can say that I actually met the boss, and you know, it was really great. I wish I got to meet Robert Plant. He's always one of my longtime heroes, but he was just in the audience, and I didn't get a chance to actually go up and say, hey, nice to meet you.
There's several bands that I had never heard of before, but I actually went and looked them up after watching Austin Music Awards. So it was a really good experience, just, you know, to see, you know, all the things that you normally wouldn't see.
Yeah, Talita. I just love the way she works with the production.
As far as the people I've met, they would all be here at the studio, or Channel Austin.
My immediate supervisor here, Brian Blake, was a really interesting character. Just when I first met him, I just knew right away that he was like just really intense with the IT field and a lot of the equipment for studios and lighting and whatnot, and just kind of feel like I've learned quite a ridiculous amount of new information from him and skills that will just be really useful to me later on.
What was the most interesting event you encountered?
Court-appointed special advocates is what it stands for, CASA, C-A-S-A. And they do a lot of stuff with foster care, and we had to do a training video for them this semester, which was really interesting. It was probably about 8 to 10 days total of filming that we did. Really long days, but we did everywhere from courthouse scenes to house
Texas
scenes.
Casa shoot that we did. It was about probably 10 or so days of shooting that we did. There's just a wide variety of different things. We did courtroom scenes, some scenes on basketball courts, in vehicles, outside people's houses, and small conference rooms jam-packed with.
I have just been in 3 events, and Texas Casa has been the one that has really touched me.
I got to see them interviewing the mayoral candidates, so that was really interesting.
It was the Lego competition for it's a couple of high schools around here in Austin, and basically it was a lot of kids that were building these really elaborate machines out of Legos just at young ages in middle school, and I was really surprised at how well they had done with this entire setup. So we were there just recording the entire event.
What does public access television mean to you?
It's free speech at a very inexpensive cost for the local community to broadcast over a local network.
Freedom of speech, which is the baseline of it. Basically, people can come in, they can put whatever they have on their mind on the air.
It means a hands-on experience where I can improve.
The ability to film what you want to film, and just that freedom, I think, is very important and very helpful.
For people to have a right to put their material and have their words said on television without having to go through the hassle of the professional world of getting onto television.
What would you tell somebody else who was interested in interning at Channel Austin?
It's actually a really great place to learn about a lot of different aspects, especially with local broadcasting. It teaches you a lot about the community access, teaches you a lot about the equipment that they have here, a lot about the software they have here. You get to network and meet a lot of different people you normally wouldn't get to meet. There's a lot of great people that come here into Channel Austin, and I'm very fortunate that I got to meet a lot of those people to be able to network in the near future.
Go for it. Not only can you take classes that teach you different stuff on cameras, on Final Cut Pro, anything like that, but you also, the things you actually do for your internship as well, you get to learn even more stuff. You get hands-on training with cameras, everything like that. You get some one-on-one time with the staff that's here. They can teach you little things that you may not, learn while taking a class.
I would highly recommend it.
If film or television is what you want to do, then for sure this is the place to learn it. I mean, you get hands-on with the cameras and the lights and the sound, the studio, and you also get to meet all the wonderfully experienced people here, and it's a great environment.
Definitely go for it, because there's such a variety of skills and experiences you'll have that you'll be surprised each day you come here. It's not everything was really planned out, and that's the brilliant part about it, is there's just so much flexibility for where all you can go and what you can choose to do, and just you'll definitely meet a lot of great people as well.